Hi, it's Dot from dottotrot.com, and today we're making coleslaw. This will be a really quick recipe to make. Just 6 ingredients, that's it. What you want is about a pound. This will serve about 6 to 8 people, so you'll want a pound of cabbage, green cabbage, and all diced up, and finely chopped. You'll want about 2/3 to 3/4 cups of mayonnaise, and you want to make sure it's mayonnaise that's made with olive oil or even avocado oil. You also want half a cup of sour cream. You want about 1.5 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. And for the rest of the ingredients, it really is to taste. It's salt, pepper, and celery seed. For salt, I use sea salt. I use about a heaping, half a teaspoon of that, and a straight out flat teaspoon of the black pepper. Now for the celery seed, I love the taste of celery seed in coleslaw. I really want to taste it, so I tend to add a lot more than what the recipe requires. In this particular one, normally if it was a smaller batch, I'd probably use maybe about 1 tablespoon. Here I'm using, since this is a bigger batch, I'm using about 1.5 tablespoons instead. So with that, we'll go ahead, and all it is just adding all the ingredients in and mixing it up. So we'll just start adding them in one by one. Now for the sour cream, that was the mayo. Oh, it's so good. And as you go, if you find when you taste it, it's not up to what you really would like, you can add a little bit more, but you want to be careful. You don't want it to be overly creamy. Salt and pepper, just shaking around. Oops, stick a little. And then the celery seed. All you do now is just mix it all up. Just gonna do that. Now, give it a little case. It's really good. The mayo doesn't overpower it. It has a nice little tangy taste from the sour cream and also the cider. But you really taste the celery seed. That really sticks out in this, and it's not overly salty. If you want to add a little bit more salt, it's up to you. Again, that's what I like about the dry ingredients, other than the cabbage, is that with the seasoning, you can add in what you want and what you like. You can change it up. You can add in other types of herbs. I know there are some people who make coleslaw with an oil and vinegar based dressing as opposed to mayo, or sometimes I use only mayo or only sour cream. It really is up to you. That's the fun thing. It's about what you really would enjoy. What helps to make this low carb, though, quite frankly, is the fact that, and again, this is for me and my husband for the week, so I'm going to take a little more taste. One of the things that makes it low carb is I'm not adding any sweetener, any sugars to it. A lot of coleslaw does include sugar. But also they include carrots, and carrots are really, really sugary. So that's one thing you got to keep in mind when you're low carb. Now, if you can eat a higher amount of carbs than, say, someone like me, then absolutely go ahead and add carrots if you like. But pretty much, this is how you make coleslaw. It's really easy and simple and quick to make.